Well, hello, fellow travellers, and welcome to Virtual Canada. Now, Canada is a really, really big place, and it's getting bigger by the day as climate change makes more and more of the Arctic accessible to us humans. But the vast majority of the population, rather like Australia, is concentrated in a few major urban areas. I'm afraid we're going to miss out on a lot of the centre of Canada where I haven't been, although Kevin can tell you quite a bit about Winnipeg. We're going to look mainly at Toronto and at uh, Vancouver and Victoria over in British Columbia. So that's what we're going to do. All of the geographic stuff will be in the Cheryl and Kevin go-to video. I just want to talk a little bit about food. Now, because Canada is such an immigrant country, you can find just about anything you want there. As Nala Hopkinson will explain, you can eat any type of food you want in Toronto. Vancouver, I know, is very good for Chinese food. There were a lot of Chinese who came over to help build the Trans-Canadian Railway and have stayed on and made their lives in Canada. So there's lots and lots of food from all around the world. Not a huge amount that's native to Canada, and not a lot that's hugely easy to cook. In Quebec, of course, and Montreal in particular, there's an enormous amount of French cuisine, which is also a little complicated to cook. And surprisingly to me, when I went there, there's a lot of Russian restaurants. So goodness knows how that happened, but the Russians are there. So there are just a few things that I thought were typically Canadian that I could mention. I wanted to have some Canada Dry ginger ale, but unbelievably, you just can't get hold of it in, at least where I'm living at the moment. It's one of those things that's disappeared in lockdown. I do, however, have some of this stuff. Maple syrup, absolutely classic Canadian food, doesn't come from anywhere else, and totally delicious, especially on ice cream. And the other thing I have to offer you is this. Whoop, can you see it? Yes, there we go. This is poutine, and it is a traditional Canadian dish, and basically it's potato chips, fries if you're American, doused in gravy and melted cheese. It will be very popular in Glasgow, I'm sure. That's it. Hopefully I've managed to make a reasonable facsimile of it. I'm now going to go off and enjoy that, and later on we shall take a closer look at various parts of virtual Canada. See you later.